Hello everyone, I am Farzan Faramazi and today I'm going to talk about something that I noticed during the Mountain West Championship game last Saturday. During the game, I noticed some students holding a sign, as you can see it in this picture. I shot the scene and took some photos. I posted the video and photo on my Facebook, Instagram and my YouTube channel. I asked my friend if CBS or other local TV channels have shown this. And one of my friends replied to my post on Instagram and said, I saw it on CBS, but they cut away from the shot fairly quickly and there was no mention of it by the commentators. I asked my friends on Facebook to find those who held the sign. I was lucky and they found me. Today they are here to talk about hashtag Black Lives Matter. So thank you for finding me and welcome to my show. So would you guys please introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Stephanie. I'm a junior here at Boise State. I'm majoring in communication with an emphasis in media production.
My name is Nandi Alexander. I'm a sophomore here at Boise State, and I'm majoring in kinesiology with an athletic training emphasis.
My name is Marissa Watkins. I'm a junior here at Boise State, and I'm majoring in finance with a double minor in economics and nonprofit management.
So first question, what is hashtag Black Lives Matter?
Well, basically, Black Lives Matters is a hashtag that went viral after the shooting of Michael Brown and the killing of Eric Garner. It's basically to raise awareness of what's been going on in the country lately and how justice isn't being served.
Okay, so who came up with the idea of making a sign and holding it at the game first?
It was
it's like a collective idea of us, because we were all in the same car when it came up. We had all been hanging out that night, and there was an incident that we saw, and it kind of just really frustrated us and got us onto the topic of the shootings and the injustice going around, and we all kind of came up with the idea collectively.
Yeah, we decided that if no one else was going to try to raise awareness, then we needed to start taking action.
So were you guys supported by any Boise State clubs or the Multicultural Center? Because I think the Multicultural Center did kind of the same thing during the Boise State-Utah State game. Is there any relationship between you guys and them?
So the one at the Boise State-Utah game was something that the students decided to do on their own, and yeah, we're friends with them, but what we decided to do like as a group together, and we asked them to participate, but at the time when we planned for this, it was just a group of us 5 that planned it, but later that the day of the game, we were asking people if they wanted to join us, so we were supported by other people that are part of those organizations on campus, but not technically the organization itself. But afterwards, they supported us. When they saw us, they were okay with us doing that. They backed us.
So you were in the student section where the students had their game-related sign and they were there to have fun and support their team. Did you guys get any comments, or what was the reactions?
We got a lot of negative comments, actually, which we were already prepared for. We already knew that people weren't going to like what we were doing, especially since it was the Mountain West Championship game. So we already came in with the mindset that people are going to say negative things, but we're just here to raise awareness, so we're going to ignore everything that was said. We did get some interesting things.
So you decided to do it no matter what?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We kind of made up a rule, like, I guess I don't want to say a rule, but going in, we're saying, like, no, if anyone says anything, we're just going to stay quiet while we're holding up the signs. We don't look at anyone. We're not going to react to anything. There's always going to be negative connotations to anything that anyone does or protests.
So I mentioned it was your sign basically was unrelated to the game and the sport in general. Mm-hmm. And you guys used the most important sports event in Boise and probably in Idaho to like promote your message. Do you guys think that we should separate politics and sports?
I don't think it wasn't an accident that we decided to do it then. It was just a coincidence that like this situation that we were a part of made us like want to make the signs, but it wasn't about sports or anything, because we were still there to support our school and support the players in the game that was happening, because first of all, we're still students. We're just students trying to get people talking about real issues that are happening not only in this country but in countries all around the world. So that's why we decided to do it then. I don't think it was a problem having it be a part of the game. We just wanted it to people to notice us, so that people or like students here actually support and like want to change the injustice happening.
I don't want to say like notice us, but I'd say notice the sign and what it meant. Like 2 weeks ago, I think the St. Louis Rams, they did the don't shoot, hands up symbol walking into the game, and they got some definite negative feedback from that. I'm pretty sure the NFL wanted them to all be banned, but I mean, they used a football game to do it, and why not us?
Okay, so your story, basically, your image with the sign and your video didn't go viral. So does it disappoint you guys, or do you want to continue doing that?
Not at all. We knew no matter what that there is a lot of things that like to be swept under the rug in Boise, so we already knew that it might not go viral and things like that. We were just there to create awareness, a few people at a time. So as long as we get maybe 2 people talking about it this time, maybe if we do something else, then they're like, oh, those are the girls that held up the sign. Maybe then 5 people start talking about it and things like that. So eventually it'll get bigger and bigger. We're just here to start getting people talking about what's going on.
Okay, my last questions. Do you have any plans for other games or other events to inform students and the community about racial inequalities and racism?
Us particularly, the group that did this, not right now, but we're still taking a part of other things happening on campus. Like Wednesday, yesterday, there was a die-in on campus in the quad that a couple of us took a part of, and it wasn't planned by us. We're just here to support what's the movement that's happening.
Yeah, and a lot of us are involved in things on campus, such as the MLK committee and things like that. So we do a lot of networking through those committees that we're a part of that are also trying to gain the same response that we are.
Okay, so anything else that I didn't ask and you guys want to talk about it?
I think it's just, if something happens from this whole thing that we started at the game, and it's not just us, it's a whole community of people, not only in this city but in this state, that's a minority trying to get the word out about this. I just hope people understand what the real meaning is behind it and educate themselves about the issues that are happening and not just view things one-sided.
Exactly, yeah.
That's all the time we have for today. Until next time, have a wonderful day.